Hello, Stamping friends. This is Monica Ghiberti with Stamping with Monica. For those of you that do not know me, I am a Stampin' Up! Demonstrator located in Stafford, Virginia, and I am on a quest of doing 31 videos for the month of January. So I am at number 14 for this month, and today is the second day of projects for our Storybook Friends online class or class to go. Yesterday I showed you three different cards, three cutie patootie different cards right here. One with a fun fold, this one that had a little bit of a coloring, this one that was easy peasy using all the ephemera elements from the suite that I'm going to show you for those of you that did not watch yesterday. And here I did coloring with blends and stuff. Okay, so let me show you a little bit of what we're talking about. This is what I call one of the mega suites of product that Stampin' Up! Released in the freshly released mini catalog. And as you can see, the name of the suite is Storybook Moments, and we have a lot of samples. I love this. I will try to attempt to make it. And what I love about it, that is easy peasy to craft. Yes, you can obviously buy the bundle because we have two bundles. We have the Storybook Friends that is featured in the class, and I love it because of the frames. And I'm going to show it to you here. These are the dies that will die cut different frames. And also we have the Storybook Garden Patch. In this one we have sentiments and images that you can stamp and die cut, because as you can see we have die cuts for images that are in the stamp. Okay. Then the other thing that I love about this suite is that it has the 12 by 12 designer series paper, and this has two sheets of ephemera packs or ephemera and ephemera are basically die cut designs, so you just need to peel them off. And as I showed you here, these are just the die cuts that you can use in your projects. You have two sheets of those, and then you have two sheets of these different patterns that you can use in your card fronts or use them as an element accent of your creation. Beautiful to do scrapbooking pages. I'll show you another one. And then the other one that I like is that we have also coordinating a pack of 6 by 6 designer series paper. And as you can see, then we have dies that can die cut images in the designer series paper. So there is so much to do with this suite of products. You can be simple, just use designer series paper and some of the elements that I just showed you and little die cuts, and you're done easy peasy. And also look at how cute this scrapbook page is. Okay, so today is gonna be the day of a fun fold. So for the class we usually have 3 different cards on the first day, and then we have a fun fold on the second day, and then the third day would be a 3D item. For this time around I designed the fun fold and then the 3D items that we'll be showing tomorrow. Okay, so what I want you to do is, if you're following along, you can craft with me if you want to, and I'm going to show you what to do. You will need to create the card, you will need your paper cutter, and then the supplies for this card that are needed are a card base of 5.5 by 8.5. In this case, we're using Lost Lagoon. Then we have 2 pieces of basic white, a little bit of ribbon. This is the ribbon that I featured yesterday. Let me grab the bolt here. Okay, and as you can see, it is a beautiful ribbon that I cut in half. And then you have that. Okay. And then we're going to use the featured embellishments, the antique pearls, that you can get them for free with a qualifying order from me for this week. A stitched label from the Stylish Shapes dies. 3 pieces of, actually 4 pieces of designer series paper that you can use all in one tone, all in one pattern, or mix and match patterns. Okay, this beautiful little frame that I went ahead and die cut. Okay, and because we wanted to do it easy peasy, I'm using pieces oh, I'm sorry. Hello, Desiree. Hello, everybody. Thank you for being here. Hello, Edie. Okay. So make sure that you let me know that you're watching. Thank you for already for those. And like, share this video if you would like. So as we did yesterday, we were using the ephemera. But today, to show you this card, then I'm going to show you my sample. But to do it for this time, remember yesterday I showed you how I die cut it, the elements from the images from one sheet of designer series paper. Then I saved them, and for this time to show you the card, I'm going to use those. If you're interested in getting the class to go, one thing that I suggest is for you to order the designer series paper pack on your own, because I won't be able to send you the ephemera because there's not enough in the package. So that will be something that you will like, if you will like the class, that you can order. Okay, so these are the bits and pieces, and we're going to set them aside. Now we're going to work on that. Okay, we need to cut and score. So if you have the Stampin' Up! Paper trimmer, you know that we have 2 different blades. The light would be for scoring, and the dark gray is for cutting. Okay, so the first thing that you're going to do is you're going to take your cardstock and put it at the 1 1/4 mark here. Oh, let me see, because you don't see anything. You don't see the measurements. Okay, let me see here. Okay, 1 1/4. Can you see now? There you go. So 1 1/4 right there. And then if you look at your, let me do this. Let me do this, because I didn't do it with mine. But let's pretend. Okay, if you look on this, you have inches. Okay, measurements of inches right there. As you can see better the numbers. So we're going to referring to these numbers when we're going to do our cutting and scoring. Okay, so as I said, you're going to put your paper at 1 1/4. We're going to cut. And what we're going to do, we're going to position our blade on the 1 inch mark right here. We're going to put it down. It is there. And put it down. And then we are going to cut all the way to the mark that says 5 1/4. Okay? 5 1/4. Okay, this is what I'm doing. I started from 1 inch and I went and cut until 5 1/4. Okay. Then what you could do, you could flip the paper, but I think the easiest way to do is to slide along and move it to 4 1/4, because we need to make this of 1 1/4 wide. Okay, and I'm gonna do the same. I'm gonna go to the 1 inch and then cut all the way to 5 1/4. Okay, do we have it? There we go. Let me see if with this you have a little bit more of a light with this one. Okay, now we're gonna flip. So now we have 2 cuts. We're gonna flip and then put this side on the 1 inch mark. Okay, move it to the 1 inch mark. And now we are scoring. So move this blade away. We are only scoring. The first score is for you to go and meet up with your cut. Okay, you're gonna score from the edge to the 1 inch cut there. Okay, and then we're gonna repeat the same and do it on the other side. So go and meet where we have the cut. Okay, so this is number 1. Then we're going to move up to 2 inch, and we're going to do the same. We're going to butt up to the line where I cut. Okay, lift it and then do it on this side and cut. Do the scoring to where you see the cut. Okay, so we have score line, score line, score line, and score line. Then we're going to move up to 4 1/4. Okay, that is basically half of the paper, because this is 8 1/2. Now I'm scoring the middle. So I'm going from cut line to cut line. Okay, I'm scoring it. Got it? And then we're going to move it to 5 1/4. So this is another inch, and I'm going to repeat what I've done over there. So I'm going to start from my cut line, go to the edge, cut line edge, and then I'm going to do the same right here. Okay, to the cut line. Voila. Let's see if I can show you what I did. Okay, and if I did a little extra, I'm going to press on here to eliminate the score. Okay, I'm good. Good. So now this is what you have. Remember, so this is what we cut. We scored, 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 1 score line, and here as well. So let me just flip this, eliminate this fold here. Because I see that I went a little bit in, so I'm going to push down so that it doesn't show. Okay, now what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna pinch this down. So this is down. This we're gonna fold it up, okay, so we got to that. When we get to here, I'm gonna fold down and this fold down, and then we're gonna grab our emboss, we're gonna grab our bone folder, score, crease the score lines very well. Okay, there, and this is what we have. Okay, this is what we have right here. Okie dokie. So this is called Stair Step Fun Fold. I've always done a faux stair step where instead of cutting the paper, I would have two pieces of cardstock. This will fold over and that kind of stuff. This way, it's kind of easier because you only need half a sheet of cardstock. So I hope this is clear enough for you. Okay, you can always rewatch the video if you want to try it on your own. Okay, so now let's get decorating. Okay, let me grab my scrap paper. So I showed you the designer series paper, and obviously you can choose whichever pattern you want. I decided to use this because it's one of the pattern, the one side of a pattern that we didn't show in the previous two cards. Okay, so I am going to glue these down, and these measure 1 1/8 by 3 1/8, just in case. And I'm gonna try to use my liquid glue because when you do these things, it is best so you can kind of move the paper a little bit more freely because you still have a few minutes. Okay, so that goes over there, and while I am talking and showing, I just want to remind everybody about the classes that I will be offering, especially the Super Saturday class, where you can choose to come to the studio on January 25th, or you can take the classes to go. Everything will be prepped and ready for you. All the cardstock will be prepped. You will receive, hold on, you will receive supplies that are about, actually all of them are over $30 supplies. And classes are 3 classes that you can choose to register for. You can choose 1, 2, or 3, and they go from $45 to $50. If you need them to be shipped, shipping is free. If you're local, you can come to the studio, or you can come and pick it up. But it's a fun event where we're gonna stamp from 1 p.m. to 6 p.m. if you're coming into the studio. If you're taking it to go or shipped, you will have videos and tutorial to show you how to assemble all the projects. Okay, and quickly, the classes are wonderful. We're going to use the Art of Elegance suite of products. We're going to use the Wildflower Birthday suite of product, and one class will include a stamp set that I put away. It's With You in Mind is the name of the stamp set. You will receive the stamp set with supplies, and you will, for each class, you will create a lot of projects. Some are more involved than others, but I will do individual videos with sneak peeks for the cards. Okay, so the class is fun, beautiful projects, and so you don't want to miss it. Okay, so I've done this. Now we're gonna grab these 2 pieces. Okay, these 2 will go together. This will be on your own. Inks that we need to use are, we're using Petal Pink, we're using Pecan Pie, and we are using a blending brush that I put away here. And what I'm going to do to this piece of basic white, we're going to create a little bit of a kind of a, you know, give it a little bit of extra color. So I'm going to just do it in the middle. Okay. Grab this. As you can see, I'm going there first and then on the paper. because otherwise if you do that and you go on directly, you will have a blotch or whatever. So but if you do it here, then you won't have any extra marks that you don't need. Okay, okie dokie. So I've done that, so I can put my blending brush away. Then I'm gonna take pecan pie and I'm gonna stamp the sentiments. And for this card, I decided to use the sentiment that says, "Hello, friend," and thank you so very much, because I think it's a nice. I like the font and I like everything on this set of products here on this bundle. So I'm gonna stamp "Hello, friend" on my little teeny tiny, and please excuse me because I need to look close. There you go. I stamped "Hello, friend," and then up here, I'm gonna set it aside. To set it aside, I'm gonna take the "Thank you so much." Okay, and I'm gonna stamp it. I'm gonna move that. I'm gonna stamp it kind of straight, but up here. Okay, then I'm taking my piece of designer series paper. This side is the same. This time I'm gonna put this pattern down, just the other side, to get something different. Okay, and we're gonna attach it. I'm gonna put it down like such, and if I have a little bit of extra paper, I can trim it, and voila. And this will go into the inside of the card. So this part is already done. Okay, and so my inside is this part right here, and this will fit perfectly. So the way you make sure that you have it correct is having these edges all the same, then automatically, by the way I cut it, it will be all the same. Okay, so that's my inside of the card. For the outside, we're going to put down this paper right here. This one will go down flat. Okay, it's an easy peasy. Obviously you can decorate your cards however you like. So, and this one is gonna go like such. Okay, now out of the set of dies that I showed you, I die cutted this frame, and my friend Judy said that this is looking like a filigree. So this is filigree. So she was making fun of me because not fun, but you know, joking with me, because English is not my first language. Okay, now I'm going to put many dimensionals here. Because I like to pop everything up. If you know me, you know that I go through a lot of dimensionals for my projects, and I think they're a staple that you should have in your stash. So glad that you're crafting together. Hope you're having fun. Desiree. Okay, now I am going to grab this and put my frame down like such. So then you see why I did that, like such. Okay, to give it a little bit of interest. Now I'm going to show you my sample. I originally used one of the, okay, where's my designer series paper pack? Did I put it away? Did I put it away? No, it's right here. So as you can see, we have a variety of ephemeras, and I chose to use this little bunny right here. But for the others, for the projects that I'm showing you, I'm gonna go with designer trace paper that I die cut it. So I'm using these two little images. You see the backing of that is this. Okay, I'm using bits and pieces of the edges of the mini dimensionals. So let me see. This one is the little lady, and this one is gonna go up. So what I'm gonna do is create a little scene here with these two friends that are chit-chatting. He's saying, hello, friend. Okay, and she is looking up at him and say, oh, hello, how are you? Okay, so now, because of that, I'm gonna change. Oh, look, I like it that way. So I'm gonna put my sentiment, okay, here and here, putting down mini dimensionals. They are as strong as the regular ones. So I'm gonna put down hello friend. They're talking to each other. Okay, then the ribbon that I cut in half, I'm going to do a nice bow. Okay, pull and pull. Let me do it again. Let me do my bow the nice way. Okay, I don't need it big. I don't need the ears to be that big. Okay, then I'm taking some mini glue dot or two. Okay, and then I'm gonna put this one down here. Look how stinking cute. And then I am cutting. So if you did not have did not pay attention to this beautiful suite of products, I hope that you now are considering taking a look at it and maybe, you know, getting some. And if you want, you can qualify to receive my class for free. So now what we have left to do is use these beautiful pearls right here. And one thing that I always do when I buy, because this sticks, but I like that too, for it to stick a little bit better, is for them to be on here. So let me grab my U-Pick tool, and I am going to put one pearl. Let's do one up there because it's large. Then we cut the medium in the middle, and then we're gonna grab a little one, and that little one is going to be going right there. Okay, so this is the card for today. This is your stair step that you'll be able to display or send it to your friend, and maybe that friend will be displaying the card because it stands on its own. Okay, and just a quick recap to put them all together so you have an idea of what the class is so far. Okay, so yesterday we made these that I showed you. Look, they're very, I don't know, Harry Potter, a Beatrix Potter style, kind of, right? 1, 2, 3, and then we have a 4 cards so far, right? 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh my golly, today I cannot count. So these are the 4 cards. Then tomorrow is gonna be a 3D that you don't want to miss. Come and watch the video, and the 3D is gonna be stinking cute. And also, please consider, if you're interested in receiving the class, what you will receive, or you will receive the supplies to cut, to recreate each one of the 4 cards and the 3D. We are not including the ephemera, but if you have your Storybook Friends, well, you have 2 choices. One is order your pack of designer series paper with your qualifying order, so you'll have the ephemera if you don't want to stamp in color. But otherwise, you can always use the bundle, order the bundle, or if you already have the bundle, where you can stamp the images. So these were stamped, these were die cut, but I want to show you that these 2 die cut from the paper are exactly the images from these 2. Okay, these 2 I showed you. Then this little fella here, it might not be exactly the same, but you can substitute it with this. Okay, and then the mother duck and the little duck, you can also play it around, but having the designer series paper is the best deal to recreate these stinking cute cards. Okay, so that is that. I just want to go over and just remind you that your order over $40 will get you the supplies. These big pieces of designer series paper will be cut for you, not the images. Where is stamping needed, then we're going to send pieces of the cardstock for you to stamp and die cut. If I am good, I can even include these die cuts already done for you, so that would be one less step for you to recreate the cards. I will not include the pearls, but if your order goes over $60, you will get the supplies. You will get the free pack of pearls from me as my thank you. So you'll get those, and I think these are $8 or $9 value. Plus, you will get to choose a product from the celebration brochure, because you know we have celebration going on. So you can choose any of the products that have the 60 this says free with $60 purchase, so you get a lot for your over $60 project order. You will have to place it by January 19th. This is the host code that you will need to use that tells me that you want the class. Now let me show you quickly. I have a sneak peek of some of the classes. As you know, I do a monthly craft along, and that craft along is going to happen on the 29th. But what is a craft along? Basically, we are offering you a pre-purchase of the kit, so you will receive a kit. It is $45 mailed, or $39 if you want to pick it up from my studio. And with the pack of supplies that will have cardstock, everything prepped, you will have half a pack of designer series paper, embellishment, and ribbon. And we are focusing on the Everyday Arches bundle. And so far I can show you my 2 cards that I designed, but it's going to be a quick view. This is what, okay, so you will get to create 6 cards total and 1 3D item, and the 3D is to die for. My friend Judy designed it, and it's stinking cute. You won't regret. If you don't want to get the prepaid kit, and I don't know why, because it's a great value, then you can always watch the craft along where I'm going to show you how to assemble all the projects, and that will be on January 29th. And that's why we call it craft along, because if you get the kit, you will also receive a PDF tutorial, and you will be able to craft along with us. Okay, so that is what is coming up. And then what else? If you want to join us for a kickoff event of the mini catalog, that will be on Sunday, the 19th from 3 to 5, where you get to make 5 different projects. It's basically a mini catalog celebration kickoff event, 5 projects. The class is $30 or free with a minimum order placed at the class. And there's going to be door prizes and fun. So join us if you want to. If you're local, registration closes on the 16th. Registration for the Super Saturday closes on the 19th. And then I have another deadline. The registration for this craft along class closes on the 15th. That will be tomorrow. So make sure if you want to get on it, then to register. If you don't have the email and you're interested, PM me. I can send you the email. If you will need the bundle to recreate the projects, because we cannot stamp anything pre-stamped. But if you order the bundle with any of the classes that I'm offering, if you register and want the bundle or whatever is offered as an add-on, you always save on shipping and tax. So that is always a great deal. Okay, I think this is all for now. And I am going to talk to you, see you tomorrow. And tomorrow will be the same time. Tomorrow is Wednesday. Right? So tomorrow will be at 7 p.m. because that's my regular time of my weekly class. So I'm going to do it at 7 p.m. tomorrow evening. So make sure 7 p.m. Eastern time. So make sure to tune in. Okay? Thank you for now and have a great rest of your day. Bye-bye.